Afternoon headlines are brought to you by Palm Coast Ford, your hometown dealer. Hello everyone, I'm Jared Malden with your afternoon headlines for Friday. The Matanzas High School girls lacrosse team took home their second District 4 title last night, but it didn't come easy. We have full coverage of that game, but first, an Observer exclusive. Big changes could be coming to the Palm Harbor Shopping Center. According to tenants, a sale of the shopping center is expected to be finalized next month, and with rumors and questions swirling, they now want answers. The Observer dug deeper into the issue, and here's what we know so far. Multiple site plans have been submitted to the city, according to the city clerk. 2 plans would eliminate the bank on the east side of Publix altogether, with 1 plan moving Publix closer to Palm Coast Parkway. The 3rd plan would see the entire shopping center demolished and rebuilt with Publix in the center and shops on both sides. Palm Coast City Manager Jim Landon says he does expect something to happen, whether that means just a new owner or total rehabilitation. One tenant in the plaza, Joanne Longway of Nikki's Pizzeria, took the matter into her own hands and inquired about a lease for a floor shop. A representative from Inland Group, the current owner, told her that they weren't offering any leases because the center was in the process of being sold. For more details and comments from store owners, the Observer's Andrew O'Brien has more on this exclusive story on our website. Well, the Lady Pirates pulled off a win in the District 4 Lacrosse Championship last night, but the Lady Bulldogs put up a tough fight. Matanzas coach Anna Adair stared into the lights high above Pirates Field. Her team had just captured its second straight District 4 Girls Lacrosse Championship, and she couldn't quite put it into words.
We knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
And she was right. It wasn't easy, even as her team held a 5-1 lead with 13:35 to go in the game. Matanzas was forced to hold off an offensive onslaught by FPC with less than 2 minutes to go to capture back-to-back district championships, defeating the Lady Bulldogs 6-5. Flagler Palm Coast scored 3 goals in the final 2 minutes to close the gap thanks to several Matanzas fouls that stopped the clock. But in the end, the Lady Pirates prevailed.
That's the game of lacrosse. That was the strategy in the timeout.
Yeah.
Don't foul.
Okay.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Harder to do than it is for us to say.
FPC jumped out to an early 1-0 lead on a goal just 1 minute, 30 seconds into the game. But from there, it was all Matanzas until the final 2 minutes. The Lady Bulldogs came to life with a goal with 11:53 remaining. Another goal came with 3:46 to go on the game clock. With a 6-2 lead for Matanzas, it still appeared as if the game was over. However, Kelly Kastner, Courtney Walton, and Nicole Madalena of FPC all scored with less than 2 minutes to go to cut the lead to 6-5. FPC had one final chance, but Matanzas goalie Stephanie Stewart plucked the ball out of the air to seal the win. Stewart, who is known as the Crease Monster, lived up to her name, tallying 13 saves in another brilliant performance.
It's my job. That's why I'm goalie, you know? I stop it, they score it, it's how it works.
As far as celebrating, Stewart knew exactly what was on tap.
Tears, laughs, smiles, maybe a little food, probably a lot of food.
Matanzas moves on to the state playoffs and will host Ponte Vedra 7 p.m. Tuesday, April 23rd in the first round play-in game. Andrew O'Brien will have more pictures and highlights in tomorrow's paper edition and online. Well, after being arrested twice in 1 week, including being caught tossing feces-covered paper towels from her car, Debra Brinkman has now been sentenced. Brinkman will serve 13 months in prison, followed by 5 years of drug offender probation after pleading as charged on multiple charges. On December 3rd of last year, deputies responded to the Walmart parking lot where, according to a witness, she was tossing the used towels. After being stopped, Brinkman then tried to run over a deputy standing by her window. Continuing her bizarre behavior, Brinkman then drove her vehicle into a patrol car and fled the scene. A second incident ended with Brinkman damaging 3 patrol cars and a tractor trailer. Several alcoholic beverages were found in her vehicle. And those are your afternoon headlines for Friday. For news anytime, log on to our website at palmcoastobserver.com and like us on Facebook. I'm Jared Malden, and before we leave you today, here's a look at your weekend ahead.
Hi folks, Don York, General Manager of Palm Coast Ford, and I'd like to invite you down to check out Ford's all-new fuel-efficient lineup, like the all-new C-Max Energy. At Palm Coast Ford, go further for less. Palm Coast Ford, your hometown dealer.